Are you dreaming of a life by the sea where every day feels like a vacation? Well, you might just find your paradise here in Corpus Christi, Texas. But before you pack your bags, there are a few things that you need to know, and some of them might even surprise you. Hey everyone, I'm Leslie Milner coming to you from Corpus Christi, Texas. And in this video, I'm going to be giving you the top 6 things that I wish I knew before I made the move here to Corpus Christi just a few years ago. So if you're considering a move to Corpus Christi, you definitely want to stick around for this video because I'm going to be giving you my personal insights since I've lived here in Corpus Christi for the past 5 years now. And I would have loved to known about these things before I made my move down here to Corpus. So if you're new to my channel or you're returning, welcome. Again, I'm Leslie Milner, a local real estate agent here in Corpus Christi, and every week I bring you weekly content about our local real estate market and the Corpus Christi lifestyle. So if you want to keep up with what's happening here in Corpus Christi, be sure to hit that subscribe button below, give this video a like, and click that notification bell so that way you won't miss out on any of my weekly videos. So with that said, let's get into it. The first thing I wish I knew before moving here is a topic that every driver in Corpus is a little too familiar with, and that's the potholes. And let me just give you a little insight because the potholes here aren't just minor. They're a good sized pothole that can really do some damage to your car if you're not driving careful. And when I moved here and started getting out and about in Corpus, I was really shocked by the number of potholes all throughout the city, and it really didn't take me long to learn what roads I wanted to take and what roads to avoid if possible. And just some good news though is that the city has recently announced a $24 million street repair project that's targeting the potholes. And they have already made some headway by fixing over around 30,000 potholes all throughout the city. And you're probably thinking they've only fixed 30,000 potholes and they still have more to go. Well, the answer is yes, they still have more to go because the potholes here in Corpus are a big issue and need to be fixed. So that's definitely a move in the right direction of having smoother and safer drives in Corpus Christi. So it is something to think about if you're considering a move here to Corpus. Now that we covered the first thing, let's get into the next point that I wish I knew before making the move here, and that's more about the island time lifestyle. Now, for those moving from a fast-paced city, you're going to be in for a shift because the phrase island time here is more than just words. It really is the way of life here, and it really is more about a slower, more relaxed pace, not just for the sake of being completely slow, but just enjoying life more fully. Now, when I made the move here, adapting to this calmer tempo was a refreshing change, but it did take me a little bit to get used to. And I just grew to love this lifestyle because it brings out a deeper sense of the community and just a greater appreciation for the simpler things in life. So if you're curious about what island time lifestyle really entails, it starts with the community engagement because people here generally take time to help each other out. And next up on the island time lifestyle, it gives you a balanced living where there's a healthy balance between work and leisure here. And it is common to see people unwinding at the beach, fishing, or just enjoying a relaxed meal with friends and family. And lastly, just enjoying the present, whether it's a beautiful sunset over the bay or a local music event. There's a shared appreciation really for just the present moment, which is really a great feeling. So if you are considering a place where life isn't a constant rush, where you can really truly relax and embrace your surroundings, then Corpus Christi could be a great option to consider. But I can attest to this because it is a wonderful way to live, and I love living here on the island time lifestyle. Another thing that I wish I discovered sooner is the community events. Now, there are many local events and festivals that bring so much to the city, like the Art Walk, which is a beloved community event that takes place the first Friday of the month and happens on the streets of downtown Corpus. And you're going to have art displays, live music, local vendors, and a variety of food trucks that serve some delicious food. Now, the atmosphere for downtown is an amazing time, and you have many bars and restaurants that join in on the fun and offer special deals to make the experience just more enjoyable for you. So I definitely would recommend to check out the Art Walk because it's a fun time getting to support all the local artists and businesses and just get to experience the community as a whole. And just keep in mind that the local restaurants and bars usually host weekly events for the community. So you will have events ranging from live music nights to themed events that bring people together about their favorite shows or even movies or even just having a trivia night. Before I moved here, I didn't know that Corpus Christi is a host to several standout annual festivals, and one of the standout festivals is the Jazz Festival, and this is the largest free running festival in the world, and it happens right here in Corpus. And another known festival that happens here is the Day of the Dead Festival, and that celebrates the rich heritage here and is recognized as one of the nation's top Day of the Dead festivals. So whether you're passionate about art, you love listening to live music, you're a foodie, or you even just love to soak in the local vibe, there's always something happening here in Corpus Christi. The fourth point that I wish I knew before moving here is how bad the mosquitoes actually are, because I've come to learn that the coastal climate can invite more mosquitoes than I would hope for, especially following, rainfall and during the humid periods, which is quite often during the spring and summer months. So I've learned some tips over the years since I've lived here and would like to share them with you so that way you know how to handle the mosquitoes here. And this leads me to my first tip, which is use a mosquito repellent. It's a common tip, but my recommendation would be to try the Johnson's Baby Creamy Oil with aloe and vitamin E. And you can find this in the baby section of stores. It's a more gentle yet effective alternative to the traditional mosquito repellent and has a much more pleasant scent than regular off, in my opinion. And I use it all the time when the mosquitoes are bad out and I'm going out and about and don't want to be swarmed by mosquitoes. And this leads me to my next tip, which is if you don't want to use mosquito repellent, then you would want to dress correctly. So if you're planning to spend time outside, you would want to wear a long sleeve and pants. And if you're a lady, you can even wear leggings. This can be a simple but effective way to keep those mosquitoes away. And my last tip to you is if you want to keep them away from your home or your yard, use citronella candles or even the tiki sticks, which will help you just enjoy your space in peace. So yes, mosquitoes can be a bit of a nuisance here, especially after rainfall or even on the humid days, but they're definitely manageable with these tips. So it's really about being prepared for them. So I just touched on how the humid climate impacts the mosquito situation here, and it leads me to the next thing I wish I knew before moving here, which is the weather, because understanding the unique weather here in Corpus Christi is very essential for anyone new to the area or even considering a move here, because Corpus's climate is humid subtropical and it has frequent winds that can get up to about 40 to 50 mile per hour gusts on certain days. But it is important to understand that the weather here is much different than the other cities in Texas, but there is more to it, especially considering we're on the coast and the importance of being weather aware, particularly during the hurricane season. So it's very crucial to be well informed and have a solid plan just in case. So this means, keeping up with the latest hurricane forecast and knowing the necessary steps to take in case a major storm were to head to Corpus Christi. The last thing I wish I had known before making the move here to Corpus Christi relates to the coastal maintenance and the insurance, because living here means that you get to enjoy all the stunning beaches and the ocean, but it also means that you need to be aware of the extra care needed on your home and your car, keeping things clean and getting materials that can actually withstand the salty air is key down here. And just know that there are many car washes around Corpus Christi that do offer monthly subscriptions, which makes it super easy to keep your vehicle clean and miss the coastal elements, right? So I have a monthly subscription here and I love using it because it is way cheaper to pay a monthly subscription than go to a car wash and buy a single wash. You can go every day or every other day. It doesn't matter. It's way cheaper. But aside from the maintenance, being close to the water here in Corpus often translates to higher insurance premiums. And it's something that I never fully considered before making the move down here, but it is an important factor for anyone thinking about coastal living. But however, these aspects don't really overshadow the joy of coastal living, in my opinion. The stunning ocean views and the ease of the beach access are absolutely worth it. And it really just comes down to finding a balance that suits you and your needs. So that is the 6 things that I wish I knew before making the move here to Corpus Christi. And it's evident that this city offers a vibrant mix of experiences, each contributing to its unique charm. From talking about potholes throughout the city to embracing the island time lifestyle and the community events, I've learned that Corpus has so much to offer. And despite the occasional mosquito issue every once in a while, and learning how to adapt to the coastal weather here, the beauty of the beaches and the tranquility of coastal living make it worthwhile, in my opinion. So if you are considering a move to Corpus Christi, I'm here to offer guidance every step of the way for you. So don't hesitate to reach out to me. My contact information will be in the description below for you. And lastly, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below, give this video a like, and click that notification bell so that way you can stay updated on all the weekly content that I put out about Corpus Christi. Again, I'm Leslie Milner, and I'll see you in the next video.